Hey there. In this video, we are going to understand the basics of types of cloud which are available. Now, I want to mention one thing. If you are a fresher and if you don't have any understanding what is cloud and you're learning cloud for the very first time, in that case, this video is for you. If you have some experience, if you've been using cloud for maybe last 2 years or maybe last 3 years, obviously this video is not for you because we are going to discuss very basic parts of it. Secondly, if we talk about different types of cloud, so we have now so many different types of cloud which are available. So we are going to discuss the very basic one which are required to actually get the understanding of cloud. We are not going to touch the advanced types of cloud which are available. Okay, now let's focus what we are going to discuss. So we are going to discuss on infrastructure as a service, we are going to discuss platform as a service, and we are going to discuss software as a service. So these are the three basic types of cloud which we are going to understand. And how am I going to explain them? I'm going to take an example of making a pizza or maybe eating a pizza, and with that particular example, we are going to understand these three different types of cloud. Okay, now before understanding those three different types of cloud, let's try to understand what happens when we are on premises, on-prem, or when we are managing our own infrastructure. Now, I've taken this example where I'm making a pizza at my home. Now, what do I have to do? I have to make sure that I have the dining table ready, soda is ready, electricity, or I should say the gas is ready on which I'm going to make or bake the pizza if I may. The oven should be managed by me, fire, pizza dough, tomato sauce, topping, cheese, everything has to be managed by me. So this is what we call on-premises, or something where I'm managing everything related to my application or my infrastructure, so that here all the burden is over my head. Okay, now let's try to understand infrastructure as a service with the previous example which we have taken of pizza. Now in the infrastructure as a service, what we are going to do, we are going to take the resources and then we are going to bake the pizza ourselves. So here I don't have to worry about the pizza dough, I don't have to worry about the tomato sauce, I don't have to worry about the topping, I don't have to worry about the cheese. I'm going to simply buy these things from outside and I'm going to use that and make the pizza. And obviously I need the dining table, I need the soda, I need the gas, I need the oven, and I need the fire. Now here is a slight difference. In the previous slide of on-premises, I was managing everything, but here now I'm just managing, or I just need to require only these set of things, and these set of things, if I may, are managed by someone else. And this is an example of infrastructure as a service, where if we talk about in terms of cloud, what we do, we get the infrastructure, and after that, whatever we want to do, we can do that. Okay, now let's try to understand platform as a service. So here you can see we are taking an example of pizza delivered. I want to eat a pizza. I am not in a mood of making a pizza. So here what is happening? The gas, oven, fire, pizza dough, tomato sauce, topping, and cheese are managed by the person who is making that pizza for me. I will simply call and I will say, hey, I want to eat pizza. Okay, so they are going to worry about these things. I just have to worry about the dining table and the soda, if I may. So here is what is happening. Hey, I want to eat a pizza, but I'm not concerned about how it is made, what kind of a sauce you're using, what kind of a fire you are using. Just give me the pizza so that I can eat. And this is the example of platform as a service, where we are saying, hey, I need to build this kind of an application. I am not good in managing the platform, so you manage the platform and I will make sure that I can run the application on that particular piece of platform. So this is an example of platform as a service. Okay, finally comes SaaS, which is also known as software as a service. So here I am simply dining out. That means I'm going somewhere to eat a pizza, and obviously I don't have to worry about anything here. I just go there, I order a pizza, and I use there all the resources which are available. I simply eat that pizza and I come out. Now here's what happened. Here I'm not worrying about the dining table. The particular restaurant owner, if I may, is managing that. The soda, gas, oven, fire, pizza dough, tomato sauce, topping, or cheese, if I may, everything from baking to serving to arranging the, I should say, the arrangement, utensils, security, everything is managed by them. I just go there, eat my pizza, pay the bill and come out. So this is an example of software as a service where I'm going to use a particular piece of software to do a kind of work which I want to do, and I will just pay the bill and that is it. I don't worry about the hardware part of it. I don't worry about the patching part of it. I don't have to worry about anything apart from keeping my data secure by using the standards which are followed by the software as a service vendor. Okay, so in the previous 4 slides, we try to understand one thing, but obviously in case if you want to have a detailed comparison, we have included this particular piece of, I should say, the graphic in the description of this particular video. We have taken this from a LinkedIn post. So here you can see it is very easy for us to understand what is the difference between on-premises, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service and software as a service. But I understand, obviously there could be a question related to it. Hey, can you give me the examples of an example with which I can understand this actual thing? So obviously you can ask such questions in the description, in the comment of this particular video. But yes, we are going to take the examples in the next particular slide. Okay. Now let's try to understand them with a very simple example and let's try to compare them with the industry standards, or I should say the industry applications or softwares which are available. So if we talk about infrastructure as a service, so these cloud providers, Microsoft Azure, AWS, IBM Cloud, these are the good examples which provide their infrastructure. You can go to their particular infrastructure and you can start using your application. You can start building on their infrastructure and you can create amazing applications on these cloud. Obviously, they have some services which are acting as a software as a service or platform as a service. But if we talk about at whole or in whole, if I may, these particular piece of examples are good example of infrastructure as a service. Now coming forward to platform as a service, you can see Google App Engine and OpenShift are 2, I should say, applications, if I may, or I should say services which are providing us the platform. We just have to go to that particular platform. We have to install our application, or I should say create our application, and we can serve it to our customers. And finally, if I have to give you an example of software as a service, so these are the 2 examples which I'm going to give. Office 365 subscription, if I may, or I should say Spotify. Using this, we simply listen to music. We don't have to worry about the security. We don't have to worry about the infrastructure. We don't have to worry about the patching part. So these are the few examples. These are not the all examples, but these are the few examples with which you can differentiate what is the difference between infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Okay, so thank you very much for sticking along and understanding this particular video. We try to explain what are the different types of cloud which are available. Obviously, you have 2 options right now. If you have some questions, you can put that in the comment. Or if you need a career advice, you want to understand what is the right options which are available for you. If you want to venture into cloud computing, if you are a fresher and if you don't understand how you can venture into cloud computing, obviously there is a link which is available in the description of this particular video where you can put in your details and one of our experts will reach you and they will let you know what are the right options which are available for you and what is a career journey, or I should say career path you should take to actually make a good career in cloud computing.